So today's video is mostly mountain biking. I mountain bike and do a little hiking into Juneau Falls. So if you're not into mountain biking, there is some falls you can skip ahead to see Juneau Falls. And then at the end, there's a bunch of pictures. So stick around.
And we're down. I'm not sure what really happened there. See that right there? The mosquito was trying to eat me. The nerve. Now you can see why I was making so much noise. Well, another day, another outing. We're going mountain biking. We're gonna go try to get into Juneau Falls. We'll see. No guarantees. The weather's rainy and wet. And I don't know if I have the cardio to do it yet. So we're gonna give it a shot. I got my helmet. We are on the Cooper Landing side of Resurrection Pass. So we will give it a shot. Hopefully you don't get rained on too much. Set myself in here real quick. Alright, let's give that a shot. Sorry if you hear me huffing and puffing all the time. My first trail adventure on my new bike. We're testing out camera angles, so if this one sucks, we'll go to a different one. Well, there's Juneau Falls. Just kidding. I figured I'd stop and take a little breather here. Knee seems to be doing okay. Not perfect yet, but we're still working on it. I am digging the new bike. I'm doing a little hiking and biking. Kind of trying to get a feel how everything's going with the knee. Well, like I said, so far doing pretty good. Not gonna complain too much. Definitely need to work on my cardio though. Holy cow. I am way out of shape for biking. And now we start the climb. Trail's still a little soft. But that's where we're going. Up there. Okay, we have crested the first good hill. That bang into my helmet. I took it off because I was sweating profusely. Now we're just cruising. Feels good to be back outside. I can't wait to do this all summer. Not only is it good for me, it's good for my knee, and I enjoy being out here. did make some changes to my new bike already. I changed the grips, changed the saddle. I did have a front fender, but apparently in 2026 they redesigned the front fork, and I didn't catch that when I ordered the fender the first time. So I had the pre-25 fender, which did not bolt up to my 26. Highway's down there. But we're making progress. I wasn't gonna do any 20-miler right out of the gate here. I've done a few short rides around Soldotna, but this is my first real outing. I'm still getting used to this bike. It's I've been riding just a fat bike for about 15 years now, maybe a little longer. So having a regular mountain bike, especially a new modern full suspension mountain bike, is definitely a unique and new experience. They've come a long ways in their geometry and how they handle since the last time I had a full suspension bike. Still fun though. Definitely loving the suspension. Got hung up. Lots of blowdowns up here. These old dead spruce trees. I don't like these windstorms very much. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. Alright, just made another hill. Definitely out of shape here. But can't get in shape unless you're out here doing it. Lots of blowdowns. You're done with one hill and there's another one. If I'm breathing too hard in the video, I'm gonna throw some music on. It'll help drown me out. I'm definitely breathing. Another blowdown. I have to walk under that one. Yeah, get one blowdown, come around the corner, and there's another one. I don't know about that one. Oh, looks like we're going over it. Yep. That's a pick up the bike and lift over. down. Doesn't help that I'm in a hole. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Might as well walk. There's another one right here. A little bit of cool air feels nice. Horse nuggets. Somebody's up here with a horse. See that right there? The mosquito was trying to eat me. The nerve. Stop so I could get under this next tree. I figured I'd show you mountains. There's still more snow on them than there isn't. There you go, clear spot. This is just above Cooper Landing. And Gwen's Lodge is down the hill. Okay, these climbs, I'm glad it's all downhill going out pretty much. And another blowdown. Ouch, that was my arm. Usually after Memorial Day weekend, sometimes before, but usually after, the trail crews will be out working on these trails again. So all these blowdowns will be gone here soon. And another across the trail. Whew. Doing a little hiking bike. That tree right there is in the trail. So we're making our own. The whole forest through here fell down. Maybe another one. We'll just go up over the top. Alright. Looks like we're clear again for a little bit. Might as well take advantage. Wind feels good now that I'm all sweaty. I'm just glad I got my sleeves and everything in the back of my backpack. Because I think if I stop for very long, it'll get cold quick. Gosh darn. Bunch more blowdowns. Whee! Alright. Still kicking. Bike ride's nice. I'm happy with that. Definitely got a long ways to go on my cardio. I remember this spot. I got charged by a moose here last year on one of my hikes. Scared that living shit out of me. Moose tracks too. That was the same thing I saw last time I was here. Some moose tracks, and then boom, there was a moose. Just jumped the gear. That wasn't good. I would rather see a moose any day than a bear. At least a brown bear. I don't mind black bears. Brown bears though, they got attitude to go with their size. Ask me how I know. Looks like the ice pushed that culvert out of the ground. Trail's soft right there. I was sinking in pretty good. One nice thing is once I got warmed up, it was a lot easier to breathe, thankfully. Still way out of shape, I got a long ways to go. But I am excited for this summer. If it ever gets here, I don't know. Winter keeps hanging on. See another blow down across the trail. Yay. I don't understand. I talked to a guy in the parking lot and he was fat biking up here. And he said there was blowdowns everywhere. Now I'm starting to believe him. That's a cool piece of wood. It's got a nice little snow crook in it right there. Make a cool piece of furniture. Too bad I'm not going to carry it out of here. Another hill and down a little bit. And a blowdown as a bonus. These blowdowns are getting old. Okay, for the record, I had a slice of pizza for lunch. Bad idea. That stuff is fighting back. I guess that's what I get for having pizza. I haven't had pizza. Gosh, I think I had a slice at the Super Bowl. And I'm pretty sure that was the last time I've had pizza. Now I remember why. That stuff is angry. Take a break. Hear the trees moaning and groaning and creaking on each other. Shouldn't be too much further. We should be able to see the new bridge they started building last year. Building a bypass that goes around Cooper Landing for those of you that aren't here in Alaska. Pretty sure that was the turn. It goes up into the valley where the bridge is, but we will see. This trail's soft. And there's another one. That one's a little higher off the ground, so I think I'm gonna go up through here. A little bike and hike. Yeah, probably should have went around the other way from the looks of it. Oh, look, Devil's Club is a bonus. Yeah, those are always nice. We can do this without getting Devil's Club in us. Nope, I'm just gonna get into grips instead. Early season mountain biking. Like this over here. Alright. That's better. This is about the same time I was here last year when I was hiking. Oh. Hopefully you can see it. Looks like they're getting ready to squirt the girders out. See if I can get a better view from up here. Well, there's a little bit better look. So they're just about ready to start sending the bridge across the canyon here. That'll be cool. If I knew what day they were going to do that, I'd sit up here all day. And this is where the bridge is going to end. Right there. Right up there is where the bridge is ending. Definitely won't be too long. There'll be a bridge up here. They did all the concrete work last fall. Or last year. When I came up here last year, they were still pouring those pillars. Whew, that wind is definitely got a little bite up here. It's a little breezy. This is where the new road's gonna go through eventually. And this is the looking straight down the bridge. The big old crane. Anyhow, keep cruising along here. That wind up here is blowing pretty good. Cooling, very cooling. Next thing is we're almost to the falls. This is one of their little detours they made so we don't interfere while they're working. If I brought some binoculars, probably could have seen some bears up on the hillside. Oh, this looks nice and lucky. Oh, yeah. Well, if we're gonna get muddy, it's gonna be right here. Moose nuggets. Just about back to the regular trail. This is downhill here. It was just as muddy last time I was up here. Look, another tree across. Nice thing about this one, I can step over. Unlike half of them I've been over today. There's another one. So I'll just shut this off. Alright, we are up past Juneau Falls actually. I'll hit those on the way back. I just wanted to come up here to the bridge. It is really soft and muddy up here. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, we're gonna take a break. Okay, many apologies if that last stretch was really bouncy. I didn't realize that the camera had come loose on the mount here and was just barely on there, so if it was moving around, I apologize. I'm still learning this bike and learning all the good spots to put the camera, so I'll have to work on that once I watch the film and editing. Hey, that snow right there, that was there last year when I was here, or that same area, so it was probably right around the same time frame. Except there was a lot less snow. You should be able to hear it now. Thundering Falls. Definitely don't want to slip and fall off of here. One of these times I'm gonna have to hike down on that side, because you can get right down to the falls there. I don't want to go down this way, it's a little steep. Let's get this upper one. Noisy. Okay, we were just right up on that little point right there. Now we're over here. Now you can see why I was making so much noise. That is Juneau Falls. See if we get a better angle over here. I can feel the mist off of the water. Definitely some moisture in the air. for the record, this is what's left of the trail. It's muddy, especially up here where my bike is. Yep. Nice and gooey. Okay, well, let's see what time it is. It is 7:30 p.m. So we got to get moving. Not because it's going to get dark, because we still got about 4 more hours of daylight. It's just we got to go find somewhere to camp out for the night. I will try not to yell since the camera's literally on my chin. But this is going down from the bridge, or the new bridge. So far I'm digging my new knee pads. They're staying up. I got the Fox Pro Enduro knee pads because I need to protect that new knee. Don't want to crash and land on that. That would hurt. Try not to crash going through here. Good, we're off of that stuff. That stuff sucked. Grinding up stuff in my wheel. Alright, I gotta take a couple pictures, so I'll shut you off. Got the pictures. Now we're on our way. At least hopefully. Pretty gooey through here. Lots of moose tracks. Just about out of this boggy stuff. Alright. About a half mile from the last time I had the camera on, I forgot to turn it back on. I stopped and took a break in the middle of that hill. Well, the nice thing about my new bike, I do have the brakes are starting to finally seat. They're starting to work better. And there's a tree. I think this time we're gonna go over it. Going up to the Devil's Club wasn't a lot of fun. This probably won't be any fun either. Set you right there. Stay. So I get over this without breaking my neck. Sorry about all the sniffling. I'm still got a trace of that crud I had. I'm thinking my nose running. There. Remember it, there's another one down around the corner down here. Sure goes a lot faster going downhill. Not up that. It's a gradual climb, but it's consistent. Just about ate it there. That was a lot softer than I thought it was. Yikes. That didn't work out. Very first time I ever rode this trail, came through here at about 11:30 p.m. in October, so it had been dark for several hours, and I was following somebody that had a headlamp. I didn't even have one with me. That was entertaining, because had I known there was big cliff on the left here, or big drops, I probably would have been a little closer. Because I was braille riding through here. There's nothing to tree across. Alright. Smash my face on this one. Oh, come on, bike. Just walk out of that. Don't break my neck. Not a bad first trip for my bike. First real trip. Probably gonna get music. Well, as much as I'm huffing and puffing. Like my new helmet. It's a little warm, but not too bad. Tree. All right, brakes. Hopefully they don't do that for very much longer. Oh, I just stepped in a big old hole. Come on. That pedal didn't want to give it up. Oh, just rolled the heck out of that left ankle. Got hung up on that stub, and when I came down on the side of my foot, and it's not very happy. Whew. Good thing there's not much cartilage and tendons left in that ankle. I guess that could have really been bad. Whew. Definitely hurts though. Ow. Yeah, I gotta be careful. That was part of the reason I wore these high top shoes, to help prevent that, but apparently that didn't work. Yeah, that's gonna be sore tomorrow. Ooh. I just got a mosquito in my mask. There. Ah, dang. But bit it again. Alright. We'll hike and bike around the trees in the trail. At least there's no Devil's Club in this group. Yep, that ankle is not happy. Have to be careful. Definitely don't need to add to that. Alright. Duck under and then bring the bike. Ah, got my seat. Someday when I grow up, I'll be able to bunny hop these. And if you believe that, I got some oceanfront property for you in Arizona. Oh, ouch. Right in the thigh. Yikes. Testing out my lifetime warranty wheels. About the fourth branch or whatever it was smacking the spokes. Alright, right. There's a tree around one of these corners. Not that one. I'm liking the full suspension. That is kind of nice. I've been using fat tires for so long. They take up quite a bit of bounce and bang, but not all of it. Ouch, that was my arm. I just got all muddy. All over my arm on that one. I think we'll stop a little short so we don't run into it. Ouch. Sorry about that. Smacked you with the handlebars. And we're down. I'm not sure what really happened there. I know the front tire hung, but something grabbed. Oh, I got a root. Okay. Yeah. Got the first crash out of the way anyhow. Ouch! Go through more risks that way. I think the back tire grabbed about the same time the front one did, and it just stopped. I wonder why I'm going so slow. I'm just trying to keep from throwing mud all over me because I don't have fenders yet. The good news is when I wrecked, I didn't land on my knee. That would have not been good. A bunch more down trees coming up. Horse nuggets. sneak through this. Yep. I'm not even gonna try that. That just looks like a wreck waiting to happen, and I don't want to go down there. And there's a tree down anyways. Alright. Man, that didn't help the wrist by landing on it. The pedals got hung up on that going the other way. Okay, this whole getting my foot hung up is getting old. Come on, seat, go down. So tomorrow I'm gonna have sore legs, a sore ankle, and a sore left wrist. We're winning so far. Yeah. Set the bike there. Bash my way through. Ouch. Ouch. That's my arm. Get rid of some skin. That squeaking, if you're hearing it, is my bear spray holster. It still rattle. I need to fix that. That tree fell from up there. Alright, I'm not gonna test my luck here. I've already had kind of a rough one on the body. Don't need to add to it by ending up down there. And then I just got my foot hung up. Try to trip anyways. Something smells. Almost kind of sweet smelling. He's doing pretty good. No complaints so far. It's definitely going to let me know I'm alive tomorrow, but that's how we're going to get it stronger. Just keep using it. Still getting used to the gears on this. They're quite a bit different than my fat bike. Some are better, some are a little bit off, or at least off from what I'm used to. It climbs pretty good though. Got my bike dirty. Ooh. Definitely need to lube that bear spray holster. I like the freewheel on this too. It's not really noisy. You can hear it, but it's not crazy loud like some of them I've rode. I am in the wrong gear. Whew. That was tough pedaling there for a second. Just about back. Not too much further. There's the old van. Alright. Let's sign myself out of here. Alright. There's the old van. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty pleased with the old bike. Wasn't cheap, but good things aren't. Get this thing all locked down so I don't forget. That would really suck. My insurance company would not be happy. Alright. Well, let's get some gear off here. Howdy. Oh. Alright. Myself into the van. Cold water. All right. Well, hopefully that dirt on the lens wasn't in the way. There's the bike. I don't think I'd actually showed much of it. I've shown it, but I haven't actually talked about it. So it's a Santa Cruz High Tower. It's, I believe, the GX AXL package. So it's got the rear GX gear back here, GX cranks, Fox float shocks. It's a 29-inch wheel, has the Maven bronze brakes on it, which I'm starting to really appreciate their size and their grabability, or their how hard they brake. Let's see. Oop. Rack down, but yeah, all in all, not a bad first ride. Definitely got to get used to the dropper post, you know, the wireless shifting. That's taking some time to get used to as well, but I'm gonna really like this bike. I believe it rides really nice. Just got to spend some more time in the saddle, which I will bring you along for. Okay, I gotta get back in here and I gotta put the bear spray away, clean up my mess, change clothes, get out of my biking gear. I do have knee pads on underneath there. I'll show those to you here in a minute. All right, here's the knee pads. There's the knee. As you can see, it's healing up really well. It's gonna do pretty good. It's a little bit swollen after that ride, but not bad. I actually expected it to be a little bit bigger than that, but all in all, not too shabby. I still get a little swollen right through here in these areas and a little bit right through the inside here, but after nearly 10 miles of biking and hiking, I'm gonna say that was a win. Doesn't hurt. It's gonna be sore, I can tell, but the thing that does hurt is my left ankle. Wow, boy, I saw the bottom of my foot there for a second. My left wrist is gonna be sore from landing on it, but hey, we survived. That's all that matters. I did one last check on the bike, and door's open, and I left the key. Dang it. I gotta walk all the way around to this side. Okay, I'll shut you off. Let me get you caught up here. So, if the video ended off where I was looking for somewhere to camp out, well, the reality is my wrist. Oh, and the sprained ankle that I enjoyed on my outing. But the wrist, I can't move my hand hardly. I mean, I can move my fingers. You know, nothing's broke, thankfully. But yeah, when I landed on it, I did a number on it. So I've got a sprained left ankle and a sprained left wrist. So I'm gonna be out of commission for a couple days as far as working here in the shop or out riding my bike, unfortunately. But that doesn't stop me from getting out and about. So just makes me a little slower, unfortunately. But that was why this video ended so abruptly, and we'll get back out there, so stick around. There's more adventures coming.